Oh hell, man, what the hell that mean? See, now y'all talking crazy. See, I told you. I done told y'all several times that that's why I don't do illusions. A person can look like they got their shit together and still don't have their shit together. Because you going off of what they got. You know what I'm saying? And you know it's not to hate on nobody, because me personally, I don't give a damn what nobody got going on, or what nobody life consists of. But the fact that y'all sitting up here making it seem like, you know, somebody got a good job, they got a nice car, they got a nice house, they doing it, they on top of their shit. But to some degree, I done been in them shoes, and I know people in those shoes who be struggling to make ends meet, who had a big boy nice houses and still be dirty as hell. You know what I mean? Who got the car but struggle to make the car payment every month. You know what I mean? Who got the good job but don't know how to save a budget. Who stay blowing their money tricking. Who stay blowing their money on drugs. Who stay blowing their money on trips. I know people who got big boy jobs who be borrowing money from people who make less than them all the time. I know people who single and ain't got no kids and be borrowing money all the time from people with 3, 4, 5 kids. And the list goes on and on. I know couples who appear happy as hell on Facebook, but always fighting, always into it about bills, always cheating on each other. But to the people that's watching them, everything gravy. People put on fronts for these apps, man. In more than one way. It's people that get dressed up just to take pictures that don't go nowhere. And I ain't saying none of this to knock nothing. I'm saying all this to make a point that everything that glitter ain't gold, baby. I'm telling you, you will be amazed at who look good but they house nasty. You feel me? You will be amazed who got big boy good jobs and don't never have no money. And you will also be amazed at the people who work at what we call low paying income jobs, who keep money, who don't only stay fly but they got their own too. You feel me? And sometimes them people live better than the people that got it. Because it's not in what you got or what you have. It's about what you do with what you got and how you go about handling the things that you got. It's crazy. So I'm the type that always tell people, just because they got the potential don't mean that they got the credentials. You can look the part, you can play the part, you can have some of the props that's needed for the role, but that don't mean you qualify. Because as soon as I give you that part or that role, and you only show me that you got the potential of 25% out of 100, that means the rest of that was small talk. The rest of that was a front. The rest of that was just to reel me in and to convince me that you was capable of playing the part. And you was not. So I don't get lost in what nobody have. I don't get lost in what nobody say. And I don't get lost in other people's perceptions of somebody or someplace or something. I like to witness it for my own self. You feel me? I take into consideration what's being told to me, but I still want to view it with my own eyes, my own perception, and my own knowingness. You feel me? So y'all can cut that shit right there out, man. That don't it just don't mean nothing. And you got people, I'm gonna tell you how you know it don't mean nothing. Because you got people, whether male or female, they get in relationships with people that got a whole lot, to the point where they super straight and they still don't be happy sometimes. Just because you with a person that got a lot of money don't mean you gonna be happy. Just because you with a person that got a big boy house don't mean you gonna be happy. Just because you with a person that can take care of you and you ain't gotta work don't mean you gonna be happy. So that's why I always tell people it's best to be successful and to have what you desire on your own, so that you don't have to depend on nobody else to get it or to enjoy it, and you ain't got to use nobody else to enjoy it. Just get it yourself, even if it take you longer than everybody else. At least it's yours. You can say that you worked hard to get it, and you can say I did that for me, and it's cool. But but just because you possess it don't make you better than nobody. You know what I'm saying? Just because you possess it don't mean you of top tier high quality. I mean, you might seem that way to some people who view people in society based on what they have or whatever. But to the average mind and to a conscious eye, you just got something of value to people, but it's just a thing. It's cool. So, like I said, I don't get lost in that, and I just feel like other people shouldn't get lost in that either. Because it's cool, having good things is cool, man, but everything deteriorate. Don't nothing last forever. You feel me? So if you big on possessions, if you big on standing on and standing behind all of the things that you have, and if you feel like that's what make you happy and that's what make you the person that you are, and you use these things to draw people to you, then kudos, I'm all for it. Cause hey, I support having nice things. I always done been one of them people who feel like you should have your heaven now. You shouldn't have to die to get your heaven, to receive your blessings. So all the beautiful things that came into my life or that I'm still striving to get, shit, I'm blessed. The gratitude is on 100. You feel me? Everything good. So I ain't saying it to say don't have nice things. I ain't saying that to say don't cherish or value your nice things. But what I am saying is that because you got nice things, that don't mean that you own your shit. And it damn sure don't mean that you are the shit. You are just the individual who have nice things. Period, point blank. And for people who jumping in relationships with people because they have nice things, that don't mean they're gonna share those nice things with you. And you gotta always keep in mind that those nice things are not yours, no matter how much a person share them with you.